Good evening, Lynch. Good evening, boys. Boys! It has been a good evening. But now we're playing Magic the Gathering, so it's all going to turn to AIDS, unfortunately. But at least we're going to have a wonderful time. Excuse me there, a little bit of a cough that you didn't need to get exposed to. So, boys, we're playing this until that troll I bought the other day shows up. Okay, boys? Good. I'm glad that we all know exactly where we're going now. And now we can all die of age. For the memes. For the memes, alert. Which is the best kind of anything in the world. Or something. I don't know. So, what are we doing? We're playing some spells, and then we're going to play some other spells, and then we're going to say whack W like I like to do, and then I'm going to say GG's, and then everyone's going to be dead of AIDS. Right, boys? Of course I'm right. I am on the tubes. So I'm not entirely sure if killing this was the right thing, but it can. I've seen it be really good before. And if you see something once, Lance, that's the end of the story. You've seen it. Right? If you see something one time, Lance, then you have to forget what it actually does. And then for the rest of time, just say a GG's with a little bit of prestige. Maybe I should have blocked there. I mean, I'm supposed to have creatures in the grave. Right, that is sort of the game for me, anyway. But I guess we'll see, boys. Alright, that's pretty nice. Okay, so, based on what I'm looking at right now, I think it's a fuck around. So, I can't commit my balls to any such memes. But I can meme my balls for the scenes or something. So this does something weird. I don't think I give a shit. We'll figure it out later. Right, lads? Of course we won't. But maybe we will. Of course we won't, boys. But maybe we will. Alright, so let me actually read what any of these do. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next turn. Step a creature an opponent would die, exile it instead. That's what I like to see with my graveyard bullshit deck. When this one is about exile target player's grave, that's what I like to see, lads. When I'm playing bullshit, that's what I like to see, boys. When I'm playing graveyard reanimates, I want 2 incidental graveyard bullshits. Otherwise, would it have ever been for the memes? I don't know. Still, we can get to slapping some tits, I presume. So I can choose... I don't know what's in the deck fully, but I guess we'll find out, Lance. Cogler's pretty good. Underrealm Lick's not bad. Toski's good. But what am I doing? It's got to be one of these two, surely, boys. It's got a 1-mana escape. Maybe. Maybe, boys. Excuse me. Excuse me, boys. So, that's okay. What else can I grab? Just removalage. I can also get removalage for this, which is fine. Or I could just meat muffs. And yeah, I think you meat muffs, right? Sacrifice this, humans. Yeah. Alright, we'll go meat. We'll get meaty, Lance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy shits. Also, this might even survive, because it gets 3 counters from this. I guess we'll see. Okay, boys, that did work out pretty well. So, what's next? Zoning, I suppose, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not ill. I just come back from being out, so I'm filled to the brim with classic wish. Obviously, I'm filled with the classics of Wizalini's, boys. I'm sure it'll pass. All right. So what does this one do? Sacrifice 2 humans. Okay. Other humans get +1. Whenever this guy or another human enters the battlefield under your control, exile a card from a grave. Alright, so he is going to have to get quanked. Anyone on the stack? Baldy's, he's dead, lads. Once again, I have proven to be, on this beautiful Friday evening, far too good at Mageecs for a game of Mageecs. Absolutely incredible scenes. I wonder what he had that he kept pausing the game for. I don't know. We'll never know. But you don't need to know, because all you need to know, boys, is that I'm on the tubes and I want a shit game, so everything you saw was optimal and characteristic for this deck, i.e. 100% win rate. Like every deck. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. As usual, I'm glad we are all on the same page. Hey, boys, you don't see this lad very often. It's the right colours for a good deck, obviously. But this, I've never seen be good. But this guy's got a good opponent, insofar as the deck is balls in itself. So maybe he could crack at Metro Lands. Maybe this the one, although he is a confirmed dumbfuck who thinks £12.50 that could get you a huge bag of whiz is much better spent giving to wizards for literally, not figuratively, boys, literally nothing. And I don't know about you, but that does seem like beautiful levels of Magic the Gathering. Oh no. 4 lands? You fucking AIDS game. What a load of old fake 8s. And Westvale Abbey as well. Well, boys, I don't know much about much, except about everything. But I can confirm Magic the Gathering is a load of old 8s. A load of old 8s, boys. Okay. Maybe he's trying to drain me. I'm going to have to assume anyone who's spending £20 on wobbly lands knows you can't kill indestructible boys. Right, lads? Just makes sense. He must know. He must have some squeeblage going on, because nobody is wobbling their bloody balbinos all over the shop. And they just don't know what indestructiblington means. It just couldn't be true. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. Alright, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manage. I can bang a Gargaroth, which I don't think is that great. I don't think it's that great. That's probably better. Alright, let's get them released your shababado doodles. One, two, three. I don't care. I'm sure I'm not gonna need Thoughtless Act. Right, boys? Hey! Lads! They're both pretty good. When it enters a battlefield, you get a one-time boon. With at the beginning of your end step, if 3 or more creatures died, each opponent loses 5 life and you gain 5. At the beginning of your end step, mill 3, draw a card, lose 2. That sounds pretty good, aside from the fact I can't gain any life. Or can I, boys? Or can I, boys? So I think I have to take a land. Even though, yeah, oh man. Alright, I changed my mind. Boys, this should find me a land. See? Although maybe I should have taken one of those two. Besiege the pubes. Never really figured out how that works. But today ain't going to be that day either, boys. Today's not going to be that day either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana for the boy. And it's a shit card. That's what I like to see. Could have been anything, but it was 8. That is what I like to see, boys. Could have been Omniscience, could have been Ulamogs, could have possibly been Emrakul, but it was a load of old bollocks. And as I said, that is what I like to see. Lads, slap another one on upon the fucking tubes, and stick another one on this guy being the shits. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I saw Legs VD go 18-hander 1. With this, and the only time he lost was because he didn't draw any wobbly lands. And I mean, I can't argue with facts, but to my eyes, I've never seen this be anything other than complete drivel. I've never even seen it be used well this way. I don't know what to say. But, for sure, £12.50 well spent. Oh, he could have got it in the fucking Squeeblebeaner, Mr. Cheeks. He could have, Lance. He could have. But, even if you're given shit in a bag, you don't have to take it home with you. So, I don't know if I played the troll or not. It feels like I didn't. But I won the game. And the troll was sort of on the field, because it was in my hand at least. So I can slap it up on the tubes, say 18-hando, we broke a Demeter with this brand new troll, never gets cast, but everybody wants to wank my balls. Absolutely beautiful Friday even amount. Lads, that was money well spent, even though it wasn't actual money, it was just 8. So, I mean, it looks alright. I am going to have a tap land. Oh, no, okay, probably not now. Alright, so we can go Blossoming Turtle Boy, which is good memes, and then fuck around for long enough until I have to blow everyone up. That seems like a good game of Magic the Gathering to me. Return a land card from your grave to the field. Alright, that was unfortunate then that I didn't manage to do that. But we're still doing alright. Underrealm Lick. But boys, he's my lad. He's my lad. Okay, what am I doing? Old Pube Stain? Or Circuitous Route? I don't know. I don't know now. That has put a bit of a spanner in the old dildos. Alright, let's play this in mill 2. But I'm still attacking. Okay, I mean, I didn't waste this much time on my turn with this card, did I, boys? I didn't waste all this fucking aids when it was my thing to pass the turn or not. But, lads, it is good classic Mageecs. I still haven't got any lands in the grave. That's pretty fun. Alright, we did it. We absolutely shattered your mum's anus. Alright, this guy's still got the big things. Oh my, okay. Worked out, sort of. So this is on 7 now. As long as I don't get swept. Oh man, and finale of Devastation. And Crater Bangs. Lance, we might be able to... Well, I'm getting ahead of myself, because we're quite a ways from that. But we might be able to slap a game on the tubes. We might be able to slap a game on the tubes, Lance. Boys. So he's played no black at all. Black is the only way I could possibly be beaten. Famous last words. But, you know, even if I were to lose, I'll just edit it out. So I always look like I'm right. So we'll play this, and then probably have to play this, and then this. Because this has to be 10. Yeah. Still, I'm sure it'll be classic Mageecs, boys. As long as I don't get crater hoofed. Because that wouldn't be fun, would it? Of course it wouldn't be. We're only playing for funds. And it's only fun if I win. Just like all those close Street Fighter games Philbo has. Where the other guy completely unearned everything. Those aren't fun, boys. They're AIDS. Alright. I mean, it fucking says 7 on it. You don't have to count. It says 7. Yeah, keep looking. Keep looking through. Definitely slow the fucking game down. Oh, maybe he's already won, boys. Maybe, unfortunately, again, we were playing a fucking pussy. It is Magic the Gathering. It is Friday night. The number 1 time for full memers, boys. Okay, doesn't look like a GG's at the moment. How much mana do I have, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And blow up all the peeps. I'm blowing up all the peeps. Nobody says GG's like a pussy that way. If they don't think they can win in some virginic way. But maybe it's protection, and if I go for blow up all the peeps, it's the old double bluffs. Let's see how much mayonnaise this pussy has. So, only cast non-legendaries. Okay, so that's a lot. Alright. I'll see what's to be done. 1? Nope. What is to be done here, boys? I'm gonna go for the blow-ups. If I say legendaries, it only blows up these 2. And he loses some cunts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I get to draw 1. Nah, I think I fucked this up. I think I bollocked it, Liam. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got enough. I'm going to actually try and win next turn. But I think he's got the crater hoof or the razor bore thing. Right? Why else would some virgin just say GG's mid-game? That was so close to making me cast this against my own judgment. But I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, that's not a GG. Oh, I mean, that is still 8. So it could be. Uh-huh.
Hold on to your jaws. They're about to drop.
Okay, boys. I don't know about you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got the mana. I've got the manage for the Sheens, boys. But we will have to see. He could be doing the stream snipes, and he knows that I've got the finale in hand. It just doesn't make sense to throw a GG's and then die of 8. Does it, boys? Well, he's dead, I think. He hasn't got any mana. Hasn't got any way... Oh, that's not true. I think he can plus this and untap this. And then he'll have 50 mana. Okay.
I believe we can be heroes.
It was quite tempting to say just for one day, but I'm not an 8 buncher. I'm sure all of your favorite dweebs have figured that one out. Or maybe it's just I can cast my whole deck kind of a thing. If he can keep untapping this Archdruid, he'll theoretically play the whole deck. What does this do? That's a annoying thing. 1/1 creature for each elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's still death though. Maybe. Alright, everyone gets plus X. Maybe I don't think blowing everyone up is the right play. But I don't think I'm going to win now. I don't think I could just charge over the top. Nah, we're going to have to blow everyone up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 12. That's just too many blockers, Lance. Too many blockers. So if you've got 2 mana protection, then I will be dead. Ooh, I don't know, Lance. I don't think I've got enough excess mayonnaise for that. Or do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, no. So he'll need to have the protection card, or he gets to keep 1 land. Looks like he hasn't got it. Okay. I have to admit to being what is the word? Confused by the man saying the GG's. What does this do? Add 25 mana. Pretty good. Pretty good, dude. But what's he gonna... no, add 45 mana with this thing. So I better kill it. So if I use Finale of Devastation, I can kill this. Because I can grab a Cogler or removal. But then I won't be able to get... I won't be able to get Thingy Bob out of the grave. I think it's just too risky, though. I think it's too risky to leave something that can do 5 million damage on the field. Agreed, boys. I think we're all agreed. So let me think. 2, then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll have to be hard removals. And I don't know if it's actually there or not. If you're wondering what I'm blabbering on about, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll just play it for 7. If you're wondering what I was blabbering about, boys, it was whether or not I should take the Cavalier. But I suppose no. So to go through all of my thoughts there, it was play the Wall of Blossoms and then get the Cavalier and kill that thing. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. He has to take another 4. I think he probably will. So, well, I mean, we're just going to have to play the game out. We're just going to have to play the game out, boys. You may cast creature spells on top of your library. Creatures have add 1 mana of any color. Okay. So it must be Izoni, right? It must be Izoni for me. What does this do? Whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses a life. Okay.
Bare your fangs.
You attacking me, son? You attacking me, boys? I don't think he is. Okay. So, I might be able to just run over him. Because he'll be on 9. Well, I guess we shall see. Boys. Toski is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warlock Bullocks is 5. That's fine. If 3 or more creatures die in a turn, opponent loses 5 life. That's probably also fine. I guess we, ladies and shits, will have to see.
Honor the names of every elf who died before you.
I can't rubber stamp this as being a good game though, because of the GGs. Nobody who says ambiguous GGs like a pussy in a free game of Commandery Bollocks could ever be seen as not having AIDS. Alright.
What do you mean you haven't heard?
So 13, 14. Okay, he's tapped a lot of his boys for that. So 3 blockers, say. Well, maybe more. Probably more. So 3 blockers might mean he's still going to die. Izoni of his own though, boys. What are we going to do about that? I don't think he's got 6 mana.
Come on, we can do this.
Alright, no matter what, I have to go for the smash. So hopefully I draw a removals. I mean, I'm going to draw 13 cards. But am I going to win the game? Is the question. This is turning a little bit AIDS. It's these kind of games where I always wish like I was playing a real deck, like the Bowlers. Just win this game four fucking turns ago. And then say GG. Alright, that's not a great draw. Alright. Oh, everyone's tapped, so he must be almost dead. He is dead. Right, he's doing a lot of this. Alright, he was just having a wank.
Your hobby is definitely a rating of 100 out of 10. That is the rating I give your hobby. Your hobby is definitely a rating of 100 out of 10. That is TH.
Des, thanks for 5 beautiful British beans, but I do have to confess, I don't know what any of that means. I presume when you say hobby, you mean hobby, but I don't recognize that as being a Dark Side Phil quote. So I'm gonna just have to say, thanks for the continued beanage. But a rare occasion I don't know what you're going on about. A rare occasion lands where it isn't an instant Dark Side Phil complaining that everyone's got lag, or the trolls fucking ruin everything for him by just showing complete blocks of the things that he says. I think that's my favourite part of Philbo this week. I think that's my favourite part of Philbo this week. Is his just refusal to understand that all troll / detractor content is just clips of him talking. That's it. And they're going, look at this idiot. And then he's like, well, they edited it. They edited it and they did some GGs and some other stuff. And now we all died of AIDS. It was a Derekism. Ugh, I try and stay away from that boy. Okay, that's a good draw. We as in us, boys, needed a way of murdering this at least once. I'm more worried about the silly bitch. I'm going to play Scoot Swarm into nothing, just to try and bait some removalage, or some play. So I'm more worried about the other thing that's usually a commander. The one that can be an artifact. I forget what it's called. Okay. Diamond Mare I can handle, boys. Because it's fucking 8s. Tosky for the memes. What next, though? I think Oracle and hope for another land. Replace Hobie with Body. Your body is definitely a rating of 100 out of 10. What, is that what Derek said to some cam girls? And then he pulled his balls out. Okay, boys. Oracle. Let's see what's on top. Don't think there's any much. Actually, we'll play a Ren. Okay. I mean, those would have been good. Not this. Not that guy. Each opponent discards 2. That's usually the kind of shit that I like, boys. I don't want to keep 2 4s, actually. It's cutting my mana off quite a bit, though. Alright, I'll take the damage this one time, as, you know, the usual shit with this thing. Take the damage once or twice. And then find a way not to be dead of age.
The entire forest is in awe.
Alright, so don't forget I can lose out of nowhere to a million different things if I can't kill this. So we're gonna have to just see what we can do, boys. Won't we? I can't take the damage now. I also can't really sit around doing nothing. Play this for like 15? Squeeze your balls. Twilight wanks. I think I'm just gonna get killed. Never mind. Never mind, Lance. Not much interaction in this game, and by not much, I mean, as I think 0. I think there has been 0 interactive spells cast all game. Alright, well that's actually pretty useful, boys. What can I grab to get me out of this? Ravenous Tubes. Alright, everyone has to attack, I think. Maybe not this, though. So I get to draw 1. That's not very good. There says, I don't think you can even replay the Derekisms video on your stream, even though it's on the tubes. What is it, like an actual collection from Spunky Town? What are they called? Cam Soda and some other ones. I don't know. Cam Soda is the one that Sarah J is always got printed on her ass. And when you see that, boys, you don't forget. You don't forget, boys. Alright, how am I going to win this turn? How am I going to win this turn, boys, without ending up dead of 8? I don't know if I like this or not. The more I play with and against it, the more it does seem like a load of shit. Primeval Bounty would be good if I draw a land. Classic Mageecs, boys. Sometimes you just gotta say classic Mageecs. Sometimes you do have to just say classic Mageecs. Maybe I should have attacked first. That was a bit of a bollocks. So that has to attack. That might as well just get killed. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I didn't draw a single bit of interaction. Nothing. Except my Ravenous Troops that I managed to interact twice. But this guy genuinely just played all of his cards. Nothing. Genuinely just played all of his cards, boys. Those are the kind of games I fucking love. Boys, I mean, you can't beat that kind of skill. Oh, you're getting salty cheeks. I mean, it is pretty salt when Mono Bollocks literally just plays every card in their hand. And that's enough. Boys, I fucking love Mageecs. I fucking love Mageecs. So I think I'm going to play 2 more games of this before I start to sound like DSP using Lily and saying everybody's better than Lily. Everyone. All these guys that I've used before that were shit, well now they're better. I don't want to sound like that. So we'll get rid of this. And I'll play, I don't know, one of the other good shits. I mean, that looks like a long way off, but it's fucking gangbangs. That does look like a long way from being castable, lads. Oh, he also wants cards in the grave. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see, boys. So I don't think I can use this as a sorcery. We'll play that as a thing. Wobbly Virgins for the memes. Troll in the grave, that's what I want to see. Maybe I should have played that. So let's make sure. Discard a land card, gain 3. Discard a land card, draw a card. Discard a land card, the man gets indestructible. Whenever this enters a battlefield or attacks, you may put a land card from the grave onto the field. Alright. I see now, boys, why I might have each. Oh, tap land. I could have played this, but I do think I'm getting fucked now. So he can have this be indestructible. I think I'm still blocking. Agreed! Nobody cares. That's what I like to see, boys. Oh, he can't make it indestructible now. But that thing is pretty big. Still, we got casualties versus his 45 mana. That's good shit. And we've got no lands again. That's what I love to see, boys! The true essence of a shit deck. That's a lot of graveyardy bollocks. But good stuff. Good cards. $212 for the pig. Lads! Absolutely incredible seeds. 212 beautiful British beans. I don't know about you. That goes a long way into having needs. So I take like 15. But it does die. But I've got 5 mana, boys. I am hauling anus. Black, black, black. Oh, I could have just played that. I'm very good, boys. Finally did it. I finally crackety matters. Unbelievable stuff. 212 beans. Who else gave her 50? Was it Jinx or another Lisa Lou kind of thing that definitely is fooling me, boys? Definitely fooling me. Sacrifice any number of lands, reveal X cards. Okay. You better hope I don't have blow up all the peeps. Oh my lord. I mean, I don't know much about Magic. That couldn't have been a good play. Lance. Boys. I mean, I've seen some wonks. He blew up 20 lands for 1 land and this. Sacrifice any number of lands. Reveal the top X cards of your library or X the number of lands sacrificed. Choose any number of artifacts and or land cards revealed this way. Put them onto the field. Then put all non-lands up your arse. So he sacrificed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sacrificed 8 lands and found 1 land. I mean, it was a risky play, boys. But GG60. Lisa Lou HT, what's that? Highest tip. And people are still super... Oh, Phil's just going to be happy. Everyone loves that whatever game he's playing that no one even knows. I bet if they said to Lisa Lou, who's definitely a real person, I bet if they said, Lise, what game is Phil playing? They would say, I don't even know that Phil plays games. I give money and then run straight to detractor channels to see what they say. Like a normal person. Beautiful stuff. So I don't have as much time as I normally do, as I've mentioned a few times. So if there are any decks anybody's got the horn to see, let me know and I can crack it up on the tubes, boys. Let me know and we can crack that game up on the beams. So I need a blue land or another 2 mana shits. Big score is going to be important, I think. Okay, good memes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can have that. And also this. No, that's not right. I don't even know what this is. Search for an artifact, reveal it, put it into your hand. That's fine, I think. Not the best. So I think he played Ashiok and then minus it on one of these. But he's pulled his pants right down. He's fucked it right up. Fuck that right up, boys, I think. Okay. Lance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 bonus. I don't think that's that good. I don't think I do what I think I was going to do. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll downfall this cunt. Get a ramp spell. No, it's not bad. And then I can extinction event this guy out of his boots. Boys! Hey! Now we're cracking Mageecs. Lands, now we're cracking the Mageecs. Oh, everybody loves plussing it. You gotta go after the hand, son. Gotta go after the hand. Those are the beams. Still, it's a pretty sexy game. All right, that's not a good draw. So I can't play Bubs because I accidentally just didn't play this because I'm very good at Mageecs, boys. Okay, so that could very well give me the 8s. But don't tell anyone. Oh my lord, boys. I might have just caused 8s, but let's just don't tell anyone. It's a secret amongst ourselves. Oh, he's coming up empty on these bullshits. He's coming up empty on these bollocks, lads. But what am I going to do? That is very close to going ultimate. Something I don't even consider when I use bubbles. Nobody goes ultimates on bubbles, do they, boys? That would be crazy, Mageecs. Black Market is very good. Magic the Gatherings. Alright. I mean, we got place. Alright, Lance, we got place. That's what I said. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do this. See if I can kill Bubs this way. Nope. What am I choosing? Even. I'm confused as to what I just saw. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I mean, that's what I did. That's what I did, Lynch. Still, I guess we'll see. That's a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough mana for a Bubbles recast. I think he might forget what Bubbles actually does. And you've seen me kill myself a million times. I think it's somebody else's turn. I think it's somebody else's turn, Lance, to accidentally murder themselves.
This is getting fun.
Boyish. I mean, I can't guarantee that's how it's going to go. Maybe I should have kept that removal spell, because that way Bubbles would live. But I can just recast it. I think it's... well, we'll just have to see. Boys! If only Cheeks had fans dedicated to tipping like Phil has. I know. If only. If only I was plagued day and night by people I call unhinged delusional maniacs. But at the same time, I needed them to the point that if they ever disappeared, I would literally be a tramp. It's a tough life, boys. It's a tough life. So, did he just kill himself? Boys, we fucking did it! You've seen me do it 6 million times. But finally, in our Lord's 2019, another man has accidentally boobalaxed in his own balls. Absolutely incredible stuff. Lads. This piece of shit. This thing, I mean, if it's as good as it is, only because it gives you a good slapping. Boys, I don't know about you, but we might have to stick that game on the tubes. But also, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Alright, what's the time? 11:40. I feel like getting out at midnight is good memes. We'll see if I decide to do that. I want to make this deck better. But not if I'm getting out at midnight. What did I see? Yeah, this. This is usually a good deck. It's usually a good game, boys. Usually. Land. I'm not playing against this. Only because, like I said before, anything with enter the battlefield triggers that the entire deck can't stop, I just feel like that's an awfully designed commander. So you can get 8s, boyish. One thing I've been reading a lot on Twitter, I think you may have noticed that there's just a lot fewer references to Talia Tits and Emma Sky Nazi. It's because I never go searching out for these fucking idiots. As you know how Twitter works, the more you look at something, the more it recommends it to you. And I just haven't been... I just haven't been shown enough of those idiots. But I did see a lot of the dweebs in Magic the Gathering talking about the difference between competitive commander and casual commander, and almost everybody was saying I just can't be asked. It's Friday night and I just can't be asked. Everyone was saying playing casual commander always leads to arguments and Lewis Spunk Dust being in a huff, because you have to play so many house rules. We don't use this, you can't do that, nobody likes that, you can't attack Lua or she'll fucking cry and get her period all over the floor. All of this shit. But CEDH, just play your best stuff and try your best, which is effectively what Magic is and has always supposed to be. And that's what it took me a long time to realize with this as well. Like, it was just balls for ages, lads. Trying to play fringe shit commanders that do a load of old bollocks. Whereas just playing all the best cards, you know you're probably in every match. And every opponent, as long as they're playing the best cards, should also lead to a good game. And we see some pretty good games sometimes. The shittest games always against mono 8s, because they're so fragile and one-dimensional. But you know mono must take up the alleged casual side of this fucking tits. And I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love Mageecs. So I'm actually going to play this as a 2-3, only because it's just not going to be able to kill anything otherwise. Maybe gain some life, do some shits, but I never actually played against this, even though it's fucking amazing. I don't even play against it in decks, despite it being fucking amazing, Lance. You heard what I said. It's fucking amazing, and yet still very rare to even see it. Refill of Funk says the Clockmaker is so stupid and busted. Typical alchemy wank. That's why I don't want to play against it. It is legitimately alchemical wank, and I'm just not interested. It's just wanks. It's not really nerfed. It's only just one extra, right? There's nothing else. No, is that different? Is that wording different? Up until your next turn, you may cast sorceries. What else is different? Your opponent can't cast spells. I feel like it was always worded that way. Maybe it was activated abilities as well. But I guess we'll have to see, boys. CEDH is boring. Decks go infinite on turn 3, makes Commander less enjoyable. I don't know. I don't play any version of Commander, but I am exposed to fucking shit-stained dimwits talking about it a lot. Alright, that's a good draw. That's probably done me in. Alright, that's a good draw, boys. That's what I like to see. 5 lands off the top. Beautiful Mageecs. If you're playing with your mates in your kitchen, then do what you want, obviously. We've been over this a million times. But if you go to a shop and you expect everybody to be on the same page, and then one guy rocks up with his mono red goblins, and then you say, oh, we're all part of the same team here, guys. You can play, it'll be fun. But in your soul, you're like, why don't you die of AIDS? Then, boys, all I know is GG's X-Wax. Alright, I gotta go for the Kaya, otherwise we'll be here all day. If he's got a counterspell, which I suspect he has, I'm just gonna say I lost. And we had a wonderful time. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Or am I gonna do something else? We'll go for the something else. Okay. I've only got 1 white. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff, Lance. So, you think this deck is just play to fairy, all removal, all counterspells? That's what I feel like it probably is. Grab a counterspell off the top. Nope, nothing.
Don't worry, I got this.
Don't worry, I do have 8. Okay, so Heliod's intervention. I think that's what it has to be, but I can't do it on any other turns. 1, 2, 3. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I got enough mana for this. Okay, more lands. That's what I like to see, boys. He's getting ready to clock out. Well, I mean,
Here goes nothing.
it is, what, 65 hours earlier than usual. That man has been playing later and later every day. But now that his wife's dead, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't think that's very good. Alright, that's something. So the only reason I'm still in this is because he hasn't seemed to have drawn any cards. He hasn't found a draw engine. Yeah, this is basically all he can do. But it feels like every card is just going to be counters. So we'll have to see, boys. So if this for 3 is 5, then I can also give him a blaps. Alright, okay, boys. Wash away, pretty good for the memes. Nice! I've got a small dick! I've just found it, Dad! It gave me a little tingle.
Now what?
Now what indeed, boys? Now what indeed? So Conundrum's bullshit against me because I don't play 2 lands on the same turn. That's pretty easy to deal with.
If you want a job done right, hire.
Through feud or feast, your blood is mine.
Nah.
Vampires a useful trait.
So I'll save this to be reanimated for the Teferi if I can do that. Exiling this and getting this back doesn't seem good enough. Agreed, boys. I'm sure it's agreed. I'm certain it's agreed. Boys, we're all on the tubes here. Should have got your own gin with Big Kaya. Yeah, he's got fucking wash away in his hand. Are you blinded? Are you blinded? So, I do think I cast this into this, you know, just to get it out of the way. Because there's not a lot going on. Okay, boys, easy quicks. Oops.
Embrace the bloodlust. It's only a matter of time.
I don't think I am going to cast
Be
this.
fine. Trust me.
I'm surely going to find something. Hey, boys. I mean, that shocked all of us, didn't it? So I'll keep Kaya alive, I think. Don't need to minus that. But we shall see, boys. Once Phil gets his $50, he stops giving a shit about chat experience, says somebody. I mean, whatever he does, he certainly does have 8s. That's all I know. Okay, that's not very good.
Don't worry. I got you.
I mean, I got a free spell if it actually draws me in something that's not a land. Nah, not in this fucking era of Mageecs, boys. Not in this era. So this is a dead card. I mean, I could have drawn anything that couldn't have been countered there. But it is Magic the Gathering. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands for me. I love Mageecs. So I think I have to exile this Oath. Right? It's probably a bit too risky.
This isn't a fight you can win. I'll protect you. Oh, I've done the hero thing before. Time for plan B. What a mess I made.
What are we doing?
We will meet again.
So I haven't put him under any pressure. I've just been stopping him doing Teferis. I got so much mana though, I suppose. Plus Castle Bollock Thwain. I guess we could still play Mageecs.
Right on.
Tapped out. Uh-oh. That isn't good memes. Oh, jammed it. He jammed it, lads.
Here. Let me.
I abhor my need for blood. Only time will tell.
So, like I said, he's got 1 million cards. boys. That's about it. Shibbly hubbly bubblebubs. Oh, it's Friday night Street Fighter though, so hopefully Piece of Peace is around tonight. Although he is on holiday, but he did stream last night. He streamed his own stuff because he loves Mageecs. So let's see what's awful. River's Rebuke steals some cards. That's not great. You know, mass manipulation-y style dog shit. Baffling End. Okay. I did think about putting the counter on that. But I suppose it doesn't make much of a difference now. Avacyn is better. Isn't it, boys? Undo inversion. That doesn't blow anything up, you maniac. He's just blowing his own stuff up. Alright, boys. I love a good game of Mageecs. Maybe he just didn't have anything and was like, fuck the whole thing. But I don't know. Lance, all I know for sure is that I want a shit game. So we are slapping that on the tubes. What's the time? Midnight. I got like 15 minutes. Any decks? Lance? Anyone want to see any of these? Or has anyone got any recommendations of cards I might not know about that I should go around crowbarring in all over the place? Up the Beanstalk. Is that good, memes? Do I need Up the Beanstalk in all my ramp decks now, Lance? Or is it just too narrow? Is it just too narrow of memes for me to be able to do the memes? Yeah, to go back to what Reef LaFunk was saying about competitive Commander being boring. If it's a watching thing, you can't have. I say you can't have the most popular Magic the Bollocking YouTube channels are fake, casual shit Commander bollocks. That's their jams. Watching fake games of AIDS. I've never sat through one of those things. I feel like the fact that they play Commander is the least important element of those videos. It's all just to pretend Jimmy Wong didn't get fake cancelled by all the bonglers for liking Joe Rogan, and pretending that Professor Peepers definitely doesn't have his eye out for the next 24-year-old sex bomb coming through the ranks. Because everyone's just the bestest of friends. You know how every single person you personally have ever interacted with at school or at work or at university, you know how you loved every one of those peeps. Well, it's just classic memes that you would love them all in Magic the Gathering context. Isn't that right, boys? Of course it is. Stop being meanie boys. Plus, I've never heard my girlfriend not tell me she loves all of her co-workers. It's just how it all works, boys. Alright. There's no creatures in any graves. I need this to work, obviously. But I don't want to get counterspelled. So I guess I'll play it slowly. Agree, boys? Of course it's... I'm on the tubes! Boys! I am on the tubes. I think I press past the turn there when I should have just did something else. Because I could have just give this the bounce. You know, like I mean. Put one of these back. I'll put this back. Okay, boys. You better have another one, otherwise it's classic Mageecs. He does have another one. Sort of. Alright, basically 2 versions of omniscience. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 mana. And he's tapped out. Almost. I don't know, Lance. We might be able to slap a dick. We might be able to slap a penis. Oh, I can't cast cards off the top of my library for free. I should have cast this. Maybe. But I should be off to the races if he doesn't bounce some stuff. What does this bitch do? Except have an electric dildo. Not a lot, boys. Lance, we might be able to fondle our balls on the tubes. We might be able to buff up you foodles, boys. We just gotta try really hard. Alright. That's probably fine. Don't need one of those. That's pretty good. I'll play one of each. I'll blow up the lance.
Won't hide from the world any longer.
Alright, boys, I don't know about you. I am feeling like we might be able to slap a game on the tubes, boys. I guess we'll just have to see, though. So I'd still have to pay the overload price for that thing, I think. Oh, okay, I don't know now. I don't know. I do think you have to pay overload. Or maybe you don't. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. I mean, never mind. Never mind, Lance. So I don't know if I could cast this. I forget the rules. It says you may play lands from the top of your library. So why didn't it let me cast this in that last turn? Well, we don't need to worry about it. I won, so I was the best. The whole time. Wasted no time getting out. Of course he's not. 11:04. I mean, that man has been putting in 45 minutes overtime standard when he's at $33. At $200, that's straight downstairs. I was going to say slap cat on the arse, but that probably doesn't happen. Right, slap the actual cat on the arse, that's probably more likely to be what transpires. Put his feet up for 3 whole hours of WWE champs. And a little bit of watching detractor videos so he knows what to complain about later. That's what I assume anyway. Boys. So a new set seems to be... Oh, it's Dr. Shits. I presume all those cards are going to be on Arena. And because they're not... Well, maybe they are, or maybe they're not. I don't know. If they are for Historic, I wouldn't be surprised if at least 1 or 2 of them completely ruins it. And it's just a matter of time before Historic becomes AIDS. But even if it, I mean, we've had a good run. We've had a good run because personally, I would have given up on all of Magic if it was just Historic, Alchemy, Explorer, draft. Draft, I mean, you might be able to survive if it was free. But I don't want to play standard, or I don't want to play constructed, is effectively what I'm saying. And if it wasn't for Brawl, I would have been out of here, Lance. I would have done a full Mercheese in the sky. I would have said, hey guys, even though this has been my absolute dream job, fuck this AIDS, I'm off. I would have pulled a classic, Lance. Alright, this could be tricky because I can't... Oh, I've got white. I can kill that in a lot of ways. I just have to actually do it. I just have to actually get round to doing it, boys. But at the moment, he's got free reign to do whatever he wants. Which is bad Mageecs for me. Obviously. So what's my play? Oracle, Cultivate, Midnight Knobs. 1, 2, 3. So if I play this, I have 2 mana. I'll play that and we'll get a white land. Okay, boys. I can't see myself being able to deal with this. So, it is gonna be classic free spell bonanza Magee time. And I don't know about you boys, but that does give everybody the penis explosions. Okay, yep. Officially drew nothing of consequence. It seems so wank to minus this.
Opportunity for new data.
I don't think I'm going to. See if possibly draw a card. Almost certainly die of 8. Never mind, boys. This is one of those times you just bust out Adobe Premiere. Alright, I'm not sitting through this bollocks. So I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it. And if you don't and allow someone to get 10 free spells, you're probably gonna die, boys. But that was my fault. I should have mulliganed into a blow-ups for sure. I guess it's just been too long since I used the thingy deck. And I don't know what I thought I would just randomly draw, boys. There's like 2 white instants. Well, either way, I lost. But obviously that guy didn't earn it. Obviously, he never laid a glove on me, Lance. Even though I got double perfected, it was fucking lag bullshit. No way he outplayed me by having all the right cards in the right place. It was just because he was on PC and I'm playing on Game Gear. That's it. The additional 0.03 seconds of rollback lag just made it so I couldn't draw any blow-ups, boys. And if I see anybody tell me I'm wrong, you're getting banned for life. And don't even think about emailing me an apology, because you are out of here. Forever. Unless you give me 10 bells. 10 bells. I might think about it. But will she? So I don't know if this is good. Generally, I think I've got a good hand regardless. I just need to figure out I need to figure out what I'm doing. Am I going to get splapped by these midgets, or are those midgets actually going to help me? I don't know, Lance.
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling. Every story is worth listening to.
Every story is worth listening to, boys. That's why we all listen to Philbo tell the same day off story for weeks and weeks and months and years. Hey guys, I went to the store and I bought nothing. I didn't buy any beer. And then I ordered $50 of DoorDash. And these like Mexican guys didn't know where they were going, guys. So I asked for my money back, obviously. Tell me again that next week. Fucking riveting aids. Boys, I might accidentally pop my ass off.
I have learned little.
My ass might pop off at that kind of excitement. Alright, good draws, good draws.
You would make an excellent informant for my study. New data is always welcome.
Alright, if it gets killed again, I'm probably just leaving it. Alright, and that's the end of that bitch. Maybe.
Let us see if your talents are worth Patience fosters wisdom.
So I might have to tap this down again. But I've also got the land for the blocks. Alright, well fuck it.
Enough petty notions of morality. All that matters is power. You work for me now, Runt.
Alright, that's pretty good.
You've got willing or not. You'll pay.
That's pretty good, isn't it, Lance? Sacrifice this, kill this. My hand is useless as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I mean, it's useless. Settle the Wilds is by far the best card. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. Should have played that first, but don't tell anyone.
Go. Share the story of Phyrexia with your bow before Phyrexia. Listen and learn.
So I thought about powering the thing up. But after drawing this bitch, I changed my mind. Can't tell you if that was the correct play or not. It's just what I did, boys. Killing this, I don't think it matters. I might want to try and run that over.
Fire? Yup. You're going down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. It's not the end of the world. I get to draw a card.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
So tap down the Sheoldred. Choose this and this as the dildos. Alright, boys, just slap my tits all over the tubes. Slap my tits all over those tubes, boys.
You did not write this story.
Alright, I can't do anything else.
Here, have some of my notes.
Okay. That's sort of a good draw, I guess. Oh, why would you tap my boy down? So I get a free card. That's a permanent, which is nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll wake this lad up. Have a bang on those 8s.
I have many scrolls of data to share. Such an imperfect form.
I wonder if I get to draw an additional card when that does damage, or if it's combat damage. Whenever either of those creatures deal combat damage. Alright, fine. Oh, that's a good draw, boys. That's good draws. But I haven't got any white. Never mind. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana for the lad. 10 men each. Not in this day and age, boys. Unbelievable scenes.
This isn't over. My goons will make quick work of you.
This is gonna hurt.
So hopefully I don't die this turn. But he could make me draw 10 cards and I'll die.
I don't need you. Just don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do I draw? 3. That's nothing. I don't think I'm dead this turn at the moment, but I guess we'll see. It's not looking amazing. Don't think that's right.
In time, you will welcome us.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Oh, boys, I might be extremely good at Mageecs. I probably should have plussed it first. Never mind.
You cannot change the future. I am glad to help my colleagues. You do not write the story.
Well, I might die, you never know.
It's over when I say it's over.
Yeah, I gotta ditch that, but I might be able to get it back. But I could lose this turn. Couldn't I, ladies and shits? And it would have been quite a game of Magic, sort of. That's not bad, but I do still have a lot of mana. Yeah, Jin's gone in the bin.
Go sow some chaos.
Maybe not then.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
You cannot delay our victory.
I should have chose the fucking midget.
I have developed a new hypothesis.
Not worth the effort.
Hopefully it's a bounce spell. Or a counter spell, that'd be good. As long as it's not a land, though. Wink, wink. Hey, boys, it's exactly what I asked for. Unbelievable scenes. Lands. We might have to slap this up on the tubes. Absolutely incredible stuff. So he's got a removal spell by the looks of it, and he's trying to figure out how to dodge the Jin Gitaxis bullshit. Pattern play, Des. It was patents. I knew the pattern was going to be counterspell. He's going to go for some Murderage, and he's going to get quacked. He's going to go for those Murderages, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Boys, that is absolutely incredible stuff. Don't think I can get it back every turn. Oh, shit. Not now.
You're just fuel for the fires of your crew for mine.
I don't think I die. Maybe I need to get Sheldred, though. Oh, Sheldred's exiled. Hey, boys. That's pretty good. I can't deny, that does give me a minor bit of the horn. That does indeed give me a minor bit of hornage. What's this? Sacrifice? Oh, he can't do anything.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
He can't do much of anything. When it enters the battlefield, conjure cards names bullshit. What does this guy do? I don't know. Couple of rats. Couple of meme lords. 1, 2, 3, diddly-dee. Alright, that was kind of lucky. I felt like I just drew into exceptionally good cards. I'm trying to see if he really, like, stalled or made a mistake. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I just drew proper sex bombs at the right time. One of these. One of these. Mirari's Wank was pretty good. That was good. Counterspell at right the time of memes. But never mind any of that. I won by pure skill. Everything. I reacted to his shits. I did perfect non-pattern reversal combos that look exactly the same as the ones I always do, but they weren't, boys. I swear. They were unique memeage. Alright, I played this the other night, and I didn't draw a dragon. And I won. So obviously I broke a demeter. So 12:30. I think we're getting there, Lance. We're almost at the end. So if there aren't any, if nobody wants to see anything in particular, then I do think we can crack a demeter in our own homes, doing whatever it is we're gonna do for the rest of the evening and weekend, boys. I know you guys love a good weekend. You love getting polyamorous whiz-banged up. It's what Magic is all about now. Alright, this guy could be clean memes. It broke a demeter in standard, but can it break a demeter? Can it break a demeter in whatever this is, Brawl? Probably. It is good, and I can't kill it. But we'll see. Won't we, Lance? I don't think I should have played that straight away, actually. I played it because I was so sure I'm going to be tight for mana. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. I might just draw 6 lands in a row, and then I wish I could cast that. Or, well, maybe we're just not going to cast any spells. And it'll be beautiful Magic the Gathering, boys. Alright, that is as much of a combo of aids as you would expect to see in Historic. Just basics. I think that's the wrong card as well. I'm just going to say I lost. Never mind, Lance. sometimes a man gets a perfect 1-2 and gives you the tax. And we know that taxes are just pure evil. Because if a hard-working, blue-collar, business degree man like the lad Phil can be $500,000 in debt just by playing video games and sticking his head up his arse, then you know taxes have got to be evil. Oh, speaking of evil virgin bollocks. Still, we can play against that twice, but without counterspells, I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm not gonna play. Nah. It's one of those pointless games. This is a proper example of casual commander shit, where a guy has turned up with his level 1 no interactive aids. And I don't know why I'm even trying, actually. Fuck it. The deck hasn't been touched in months. It's shit. And that's the end of the story, boys. I don't have enough time to be wasting it complaining or about actual shit draws and stuff, so fuck that. So 1 Tezzeret, 1 Crucius, maybe. Nah, they're too similar in colours. We'll have 1 Crucius and 1 Tatioba. And then we'll be off. Off to enjoy the night like absolute meme machines. And I'm certain, lads, it's going to be a good night for everybody. Certainly me. And by extension, the fact that you know I'm having a great time should inspire you to get your head out of the oven, back on the treadmill, and I don't even know what. But that's all assuming I lose the next game. And that just completely sends you into a depressive spiral. If I win 2 games in a row, the only thing in the oven will be used is baking a cake. But lads, you know this is cutthroat business. The Woo. Everyone remember Travis Woo? That guy who was like, boys, I swear Mein Kampf is memes. And that was before we all became crazy cancel merchants. He might have done something else, I don't know. But I remember he got actually booted from Whizbangs. Not just comedy cancelled, he got actual cancelled. So, this guy I can't do anything. As enters the battlefield, choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I can't do anything. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't choose 4. Oh man, that's such a weird combination. I saw someone play this against me not long ago. And this, not just randomly 1 card. It was this and that on the field at the same time. 2? I mean, that is quite annoying, but it's under control, boys. It's under control, probably. So, that's fine. Let's choose this. We won't. Oh, I can cast it, it just gets countered, is it? Nope, I'm just completely reading it like an idiot. Doesn't do any of it. I'd completely forgotten about this guy. Boys, I might be literally filled to the brim with AIDS. I totally forgot that I even had a commander. The best one of all. And I'm playing other shit. You might have thought I was playing around removals, but I wasn't. I genuinely, completely forgot the man existed. Incredible stuff, Lance. I need to draw out some countery spells.
Curiosity and wonder drive civilization, not petty wars. Big Begone, interloper.
Give up 2 treasures for nothing? Why not? Invoke Despair, pretty good. Or is it? Probably not. Draw 3 cards. Search a library for a card that shows a color with a legendary you control, reveal it. That's actually not bad. So I'm gonna try and blow everyone up at some stage, boys.
This is not my first ending.
Alright, I mean, that doesn't do a lot for you. Narset is a fucking pain in the knob. I might as well take it. Shieldy boy. Alright. We got to blow up all the peeps. It's gonna have to do. Agreed, boys. Of course it's agreed, because otherwise I think I might be dead. Okay.
Meditate and prepare.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. That's a lot of mana. You know that kind of number gives me the horn. Especially when you got sunbirds. Nesmables. Oh, that's a bit of a risky bitch. What am I going to do about that? I'm on 8, so I might be dead. But probably not. Who's in the grave? Nobody? Fucking hell. Okay, boys. So he has to discard 3 cards to keep that alive, and I wouldn't die anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I'm gonna just cast. I'll cast this first. I mean, I gotta read stuff. I didn't realize that you drew a card off that thing. Never mind, Lance. That was pretty sort of good.
I have just the trick for this.
So he can play this and say 6, which I suppose is something. What do you think? This has actually not been the worst game I've ever seen, Lance. Alright. So I can play this for 3 and then just blow up all the peeps in a different colour. You draw a card. I think it's fine then. That is ambitious. That is ambitious. Alright. 1 million cards for the boy. Or lands, I should say. But if this goes off, and Narset's still alive, then he can't draw any cards, boys. He hasn't got any cards now. So if he says 6, then I'm just going to play that for 7. Easy shit, boys. Oh, maybe I'll play Grizzly Boy. Alright. So, I need Narset to stay alive and Grizzlebrand to block somebody. Don't do it, son! Is he fucked it up, boys? Alright, he's put the brakes on. He might not be hurtling towards catastrophe yet. If he can't counter that, I can't see how he's getting out of it. Nope, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, son. Boys! He's gonna fuck it up! Lance! I think he gets 1 card. Bang! Have a fucking gangbang on that AIDS. Lance! I might be the best in the world at Mageecs. I mean, that's his card, by the way. By the way, did. That's his. It's not mine. You gotta know how your own cards work. If you fuck somebody else's up, that's on you. But that's his. That's not mine. I love Mageecs. I mean, I could never make her fuck up like that. You know, boys? Like, mixing cards up. Not reading cards. Killing myself. All those classic Mageecs moments. You'd never ever catch me doing those. Alright, this is the last game. This is the last game of the evening and probably the weekend. But, boys, one more win and you guys are having the best weekend of all time. The best weekend of your lives. I've seen this a lot. People fucking love spending money on dog shit. People love throwing money up Wizards' arse. It's like Wizards are the good guys or something. They ain't, if you didn't know. But they do hire all their mates to sit around the office doing fuck all. And ruin the game that we all play. So, I guess they are the good guys, boys. Beautiful bunch of lads. So, Tatiova just doesn't have enough going for it as a deck anymore. Alright, mono white lifelink, dump your mum's tits. So I have to have River's Rebuke. And I'm going second. Search for a Scanner is going to have to do literally all of the work. Literally did. Hey! Boys. Hey! What a surprise! Mr. Turn 1 fucking pussy. But not today, apparently. Fucking dildos of a game. So, Otawara also does a good job of bouncing some fools. But nothing's permanent. That's what I mean. It's not like watch him cast 50 slags and then blow up all the peeps. Casting this, he just gets to do it all again. Boyish. He just gets to do it all again. So I have to ditch everything, I think. I just have no cards in my deck, except Scoot Swarm, maybe. That's worth a shit. Well, I don't even have blue. So we bounce, and then bounce, and then bounce everything, and hope for the best, boys. And won't that be a wonderful time? Uh-huh. So I am gonna Fading Hope this bitch. Alright. Probably on for a bit of a slap in the balls here. Still, he is certainly having a wonderful time flinging all of his cards on the field, boys. That is how the best of the best play Magic the Gathering. So I'm on 23. I think I'm going to play Tats and draw a card one time. And then River's Rebuke. I don't think I'm taking 19. But you never know, boys. Look how good this guy is at Mageecs lands. Palaka Worm's actually very good. But I can't get greedy. It has to be Rebuke. Plus, this gets to flip over. You know, that stuff. Alright, hopefully this doesn't do any hexproof bollocks. Nope, indestructible bollocks. What a load of old dildos of a game. Like, his board will look exactly the same next turn. Exactly the same. I suppose we'll just have to see, boys. I think I need one more. I think I need one more sweepy bounce thing. Like, look at this fucking dogshit 8s. Just, it's such a weak deck all of a sudden. It used to be fine. And now it's just bollocks. So I'm gonna die if he's got any kind of removal. Yeah, that's a drawer for a fucking cunt. I'm just gonna do this. Am I? Nah. Okay. I guess we shall see what happens, boys. What does that do? Whenever you gain life, put that many counters on a Lloyd. So, yeah, I don't know what a Flood of Tears is basically it. Flood of Tears, the boys. I'm killing this Sentinel, actually. Fuck that other thing. I guess he was way too good at Mageecs for me. So, it can only be one card. That ain't it. That also ain't it. That's sort of okay. Alright. I got a couple of draws. I'm going to die. It was literally the worst game you could think of playing. I don't have blow up all the peeps, so you've got no chance to these dump your mum fucking shit games. But at least we all had a wonderful time doing nothing. Right, boys. And now, unfortunately, all of you boys are going to have to check yourself in to Rehab Hotel. But that's your problem. I'll be here next week to guide you out of it. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. There's only one card I can draw. I think. Maybe there's 2. So I've got 2 out of 73 chance. That ain't it. Those aren't it either, boys. Alright, we'll go for a time wake. Nice. I fucking love Mageecs. The best part was he drew more cards than me too by just playing mono white weenies. That is how you know this game's perfect. And also why everybody agrees mono white dump your hand lifelink pussies is just the greatest way to play Magic the Gathering. He had I'll play one more. Just to see if I can get some kind of even shit. Because I've only got 3 cards in the whole deck that can stop a flood of cunts. But, boys, I mean, I did draw 1, but if I hadn't have cast it, I would have died anyway. So you know it was perfect. I got to see half the deck, probably, and died of AIDS. Beautiful. Beautiful design all around. Mono white is definitely the future of Magic. Alright, this guy is probably... Well, it's not probably, it's definitely even. But we'll see if it results in a good game of Magic. But it's a commander I'm happy to see. Oh, don't tell me he died. Don't tell me he died because he spent too much money on wobbly aids, boys. He's not dead. Although he is thinking extremely hard on what to play on turn 1. Okay, I'm off to a fine start, I think. Maybe I should have kept that and ditched this. I don't know. Alright, this does look like he might get flattened, which is just as shit as that last game, really. But if I win, boys, then I'll flatten your mum's tits. And won't that be good, Mageecs? Yeah, I think he's dead. Oh my lord. It's just, yeah. I mean, this isn't much more fun than the last game. It's a proper flambeing. I suppose you could do 1 damage. Maybe I should cash both of these in. Yeah, maybe I will. Alright, well, boys, that was literally just as bad as that last game. Yeah, I just got the perfect shits. Maybe if I had gone first against Mono White, I could have done all this bollocks. But, boys, ultimately I won that game. Which means... You know what? I don't want to do a Dark Side fill and end on just a shit game that I won. Let's try and get a game of Magic. Okay, boys, last chance though. If I'm playing against 5 color dweebs, if I'm playing against Mono Red, I'm just out. If I'm playing against Italy, I think I might be off as well. But if I'm playing against Boobalaks, lads, I'll play that game all day. And by all day, I mean once. Alright. A lot of pressure on this guy not to be a slag. Oh, maximum pussy slags. Maximum dump your hand virgin slaggerage. If I had gone first, I'd have just taken Scoot Swarm. But I'm not playing this fucking pussy. Just such fucking losers. I see this more and more. This fucking shit AIDS deck. Well, I get to play 15 rats. Yeah. Just like your mum's ass did. Alright, boys, I had a wonderful time. 1 pack for the road, and we'll see what's in the shop. So shits and karmic bollocks. I think they're both rubbish. What's in the shop, boys? Oh my lord, not 0% off wobbly lands. 0% off wobbly lands. And you guys are going to tell me wizards aren't the good guys. Boys, you should be ashamed of your massive dicks. That's it. That's the deal of the day. 0% in borderline indistinguishable wobbly aids. It's got a red barrier, Mr. Cheeks. It definitely looks different to this. You fucking bitch. Alright, well done, Squeaks. Oh, that really wasn't a Squeaks voice. Anyway, boys, we had a great time. Played some shit games. Didn't open any new cards. Nothing interesting happened. Beautiful Magic. Until next time, I hope you have a good whatever it is that you do. And I will see you again